to my channel. My name is Just a Fun Guy. Have you ever wondered how to build a very impressive, ginormous park in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2? Or maybe even Roller Coaster Tycoon 1? You know what? I wondered that myself, and I kind of had to learn how to do it the hard way. Today, I'm going to show you the odds and ends of Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Now, I am using Open Rct2, so there's going to be a lot of tools and stuff that you won't have on the regular game I'm going to use on here. So, without further ado, let's get to building a park. From roughly land to property to building rides and footpaths, and you're gonna know dang everything by the time I'm done. First off, let's get into, well, building your dream park. Here we are in Open Rct2 menu screen. You see on the top corner of the screen here, there's an options button. Pressing it, I'm in the options, and I just want to show you what some of those options can do. And if you want to play around with the options yourself, go right ahead. But so I just like to leave a lot of the stuff defaulted because I don't know how the game developers, well, they're the professionals. But if you want to play around with them, you got your screen modes. You go full screen, windowed, borderless full screen, and this is cool. You can zoom in and zoom out. You can your drawing engine could be your software or just your OpenGL. But when it comes to drawing engine and all that, I'm not big into computer programming, so I wouldn't know what all that was. Then you got your frames per second and all that good stuff. For your options, you have landscape smoothing. You can have grid lines of the landscape, display text and banners in uppercase. I have show guest pushes as animation just because it looks cool. And then I have transparent background for giant screenshots. The visual floor style could be one of three things. And I can cycle day and night. And I can render weather effects as well. You can see how there are some that don't have the bold white letters. You don't have an option whether or not those are on or off. You have your language, can be one of many. Same with your currency. Or you can make a custom currency. You got your Fahrenheit and centigrade. Various units. You can have your date format any way you want it. Your music, this is basically your audio. Your controls, which you can edit your theme to be Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 or Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, and you can have cheats, message messages, chats, and all that good stuff. I can change the title sequence to Roller Coaster Open Rct2, regular Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 even. But I don't think I have number 1 installed, or I think I would have to have number 1 installed in order to do that. To get Open Rct2, you have to install regular Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. And I got actually 1, 2, and 3 through Cyber Monday deal on Steam a few years back. So if I was to install number 1, I'd show you the options of and basically all that. Then I have basically your hardware, autosave amount, all that good stuff, and then you could go into Twitch and do all that good stuff. So that's just the options and everything you can play around with on there. Now that I've showed you all that, let's get to the actual building of the park. here are the menu options before we go into game tools for the custom scenario. You can start a new game. Hey, you got your spreadsheet, you have your wacky world, your time to your rail parks, all that. Once you complete a game, you can unlock the next one, so on and so forth. Same with wacky worlds and time twister. Then you have your real parks, and then your other parks, which is build your own Six Flags, like Magic Mountain. These are the parks that I built from scratch. And then you have your save games. And then you have your RCT2 servers. There are servers from all over the world you can go on. There are some that are open to the public, some that are open to the public but require a certain password, and then private servers you can't access no matter what. Here are the game tools. These are pretty self-explanatory. And let's go into Scenario Editor, and I have a landscape already ready. You can choose up to 128 rides and stalls, which I did. Same with footpath, benches and lamps and stuff like that. Theming, park entrance, and water. You can filter or go to advanced options and pick your trees and your signs and basically whatever. And you can filter everything. It's a great filter. You can generate a map randomly, or you can increase or decrease the size. Let's say you want a map as large as it can go. I think it's 254, yeah, 254. It'd be funny if it was 256 by 256, because it's Minecraft, this is how high you can build. And now, you can choose whether to own your land, own the construction rights, and then you can put land for sale, which you can purchase later, and construction rights for sale. Open Rct2 exclusively has this cool feature. And first, this is how big, I think it's, this is how big you can go in a regular Rct2, just regular. This is Water's demonstration. Bigger than maximum size. Sandbox mode, regular game size. Open Rct2 maximum size. So it's so much nicer for when you have to go, let's say you want a big park. It's so much nicer in Open Rct2 because you can choose to go up to 64, and then it saves a lot of time when making out what land you want to own. Which in this particular scenario, I'm going to own every single bit of land. And it's large like this. It can get tricky to own a lot of corners, but it just takes patience. Alright. Beautiful. Now with all the land owned, let's get rid of this water. And you can put down your scenario, your scenery. This, got flowers, and your scenery also has your garbage cans, your lamps, and your signs and stuff. Or put it on your footpath. You got a lot of footpath. You can just do like an old MS Paint click and drag. Or you could actually have a little control. Go up, down, left and left, up, right. That's your footpath. And you can also manipulate your land too. Up, down. You can choose to whether or not you want to make it a regular or like, let's say flooring. I'd say you want to create a building, you have particular types of flooring you can do, like this particular flooring, which I call it checkerboard. It's very limited when it comes to the side of your land, but and Open Rct2, you don't have this option in the regular game. You can go up and down. I lied, you do have that option in the regular game, but you have to go back below the one. It's not up and down. Create cooler mountains and valleys and stuff like that. Let's say you're done putting your footpath down, putting everything you want down. How do you make it so it's an actual park with an entrance and all that good jazz? Go to your where your park map should be. Go to your this thing here. That's your park entrance. You can put down, I think, the maximum of 4 park entrances, and they're actually the wrong way. And if you don't realize it, they'll tell you it's the wrong way when you go to advance. And you don't want to own all this land. You want to get rid of some land because this is what you're going to not do. But this is just where your guests are going to come in the park. Turn around a little bit, and looks like I still own some of this land. If you try it like this, the guests would get stuck and it would just be a big mess. Let's get rid of some more of this land here. Make sure our guests can get in. And the way the guests are going to get in is you choose guest here. You could go in that way, and then come this way, and then go that way, and this way, and the other way. There's only 4 directions the guests can go because it's a grid pattern, and each little it's a square. You can only go so many directions on a square: north, south, east, west. There's no north, west, south, east. It's not like that. And it got your park entrance. Let's say next, you want to get everything ready for the scenario to start. You have your items pre-invented and your items to invent during the game. You can click and drag, move all items to bottom or the top, or random shuffle. You won't get this in the regular Rct2, so if you're watching, you're not going to get that. I don't know if I've specified, but this is specifically Open Rct2. But if you do have for the regular game, some of the stuff does pertain. Let's say you got all of this the way you wanted it, maybe 1 or 2 things to be invented during the game. Go next. You have the option to choose money on your loan, forbidden marketing campaigns, or just scrap the money. Got your guest initial happiness, what they prefer, your climate, your forbid tree removal, forbid higher landscape changes, and all that good stuff. You have your objective selection, then you save it. And then after you save it, it is in your other parks, and you got yourself a park to start. Hi, just a fun guy from the future here. I am currently editing this video, And I decided not to put the timer in because it legitimately took 30 seconds to demolish this park. So I'll let you know. Okay, back to the video. The Six Flags Magic Mountain. This is my favorite park to quote what I call deparkify. It's take a park and essentially demolish it. And originally, it would take between 45 minutes and an hour. I think I've timed myself doing a park demolition, just kind of using it as B-roll. I think it took between 45 minutes and an hour. I'm going to do it in about under 2 minutes. I've enabled sandbox mode. And I'm pretty much going to, I'm not only going to deparkify, I'm going to make sure this looks like a park never existed. First, I'm going to own what I can. Of course, it requires dough. Let's add quite a few money bits. And take what I can. This is just about what I need. I don't need all that much more. And now I'm going to take this apart in under 2 minutes. I'll put my 2-minute timer up here and start now. Well, this park is pretty much not a park anymore. All I have left are 2,500 guests that can't leave. How am I going to take care of guests that won't leave? The only way I know how, by making them spontaneously combust. They're all exploding, and I can consider this the end of a park. Well, my name is Just a Fun Guy. I sure hope you enjoyed my video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and do all that good stuff. Until next time, so long, YouTube.